Here's a stock that I want to take a look at and going into next week. That stock is going to be Nvidia. We know that Nvidia had this big old breakout here out of this, realistically out of this range here, out of this channel. 233 just been has been an absolute rock star, just phenomenal move the past 2.5, 3 months here. You can see here, Nvidia does look like it's gearing up for the next leg higher. However, the market looks like it has other plans. It just depends. The market is not completely weak right now. We are still over the 50-day moving average, the 20-day moving average on a lot of these stocks and timeframes here. So the overall market, especially on a short holiday week, the sentiment hasn't changed. The market is still bullish. I think that we still ramp things up higher. There is a couple of news catalysts that we need to really keep our eyes on, and that's, how far do they want to take this talks of this new COVID variant? That's one thing. How serious is this? Is there going to be reclosures, and are we going to start limiting travel again? I know that we're going to start limiting, stop limiting the outflow from Africa into the United States, Canada, as well as the UK. So we need to see how fast does this progress? What do the scientists have to say? What does our government have to say? Because the market really is going to run with this. If we do have any sort of repeat as we did have in 2020, where the market wants to drastically pull in 2, 3, 4, 5% day after day after day, and then kind of bottom out from there, it's going to present trading opportunities on both sides, whether that be long and short. However, if we just do get into the bigger picture here on Nvidia, you can see Nvidia is setting up this little bull flag. Okay, so if we just look at the daily time frame, we go back about 2 months. We had this big run up. We've kind of just been flagging here. We've been in this range. Yes, we did have those earnings highs and those earnings push into 346 before the whole market kind of had this little blow off top about 3 to 4 days ago. And then everything kind of came back in, which is healthy. It's fine. This is the first close under the 5-day moving average for Nvidia, realistically going back about a week, 2 weeks. And this is the first, time that we've touched and tagged the 10-day moving average, or the third time we've tagged the 10-day moving average in the past 3 days. So you can see that Nvidia could be getting a little heavy here, okay? And it could be getting a little heavy to break to the downside. And that doesn't mean that Nvidia is not going to continue to ramp higher. But if the market does continue to pull in and does continue to pull back, here is the level that I really want to look for here. So there's going to be two levels here. It depends on if you're a scalper or a day trader or a swing trader. If you're a swing trader, you're going to want to see Nvidia lose this 308. And why I say 308 is because that would be closing under the 10-day moving average. Okay, that would be taking out these two prior days low wicks here. You can see, boom, 1, 2 times we touched. If we do come down into this 308 zone again and lose it, you would almost expect that Nvidia is going to pull back into this 296, 298, 300 area. So you are going to have an area of opportunity for a potential trade to the downside below 308. If you are a scalper and you're experienced and you're comfortable getting in and out and you're comfortable setting stop losses, you are going to have a little bit of a trade here below 313 and 312. Between below 312 can possibly take you to this 308. So look to get in, get cash flow, and get out. For some of you guys who want to put on a trade, maybe a day trade or a swing trade, we're looking for the 308 loss, and we're looking for the close below the 10-day moving average, and we're looking to either day trade or swing this back down to the 20 at around 296. Now, we might lose this 308, come down to 305, bounce back up to 311. You're going to have to be okay to stomach those ups and downs, because if we do crack below 308 and then back test this 311, 312, and we get stuffed at supply, then we would be looking for that roll down into that 296. So just be aware that just because I'm giving these levels of 308 doesn't mean we're, as soon as we break 308, it's coming straight down in one line to 390 to 296. It doesn't work that way, guys. I think a lot of times you guys look at charts and you guys look at these levels and you say, well, if it loses this level, it's just coming down. Yes, it is. It possibly could, but it doesn't mean it's coming down in the next candle. It doesn't mean it's coming down in the next minute, in the next hour, in the next day. Okay, it could take 2 or 3 days, or it could come all in one session. We don't know that. What I do know is that we are closing down at the bottom of the range. Okay, the bottom of the candle. We are closing close to the 10-day moving average. If we start to lose the 10-day moving average and we lose 308, that is going to be the room in the trade for the potential down to this 296. I hope that helps, guys. Do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below, and I will see you guys all next week.